So Kalonzo is out here bastardizing William Ruto's government as if he is an intruder in this country, while you and I know that he's been here, and it is barely 4 months ago that he's been a direct or indirect beneficiary of the mongrel kind of government that was led by President Uhuru, of which it squandered close to 15 billion of taxpayers' money on the BBI project. And again, the BBI aside, he is also a direct beneficiary of the mongrel kind of government, because through President Uhuru Kenyatta, the state was able to sponsor on their campaigns countrywide. And today here he is, press after press after press, lamenting.
In summary, and this only happens, by the way, in Kenya, the sitting deputy president became the candidate of the opposition, and the leader of the opposition became the candidate of government. And as things would be, the opposition candidate won the election and became president. And the president became the leader of the opposition party. That's the beauty of our democracy. And it only happens in Kenya. In the process,
as President William Ruto, I would also probably advise him, we are all same people, advise him to show a measure of respect to a gentleman who was constitutionally handed over power. I keep on saying this is a very rare occurrence and makes us proud as Kenyans that we respect our institutions to that level. And certainly President Uhuru Kenyatta deserves congratulation for a peaceful handover of power. And in fact, Kenyans generally. Remember, there were advisories to foreigners in this country saying you should not visit Kisumu, you should not visit elsewhere, for fear that there will be Kenyans who take to the streets. Now, Kenyans have baffled the world, and we owe it to them to congratulate them for keeping the peace. Although,
and from his speech, it is now very clear, and he is in broad daylight confirming to Kenyans that the Azimio Brigade and President Uhuru Kenyatta never wanted a very peaceful transition. From his statement, there is something I really fail to understand. Why is Kalonzo talking as if former President Uhuru Kenyatta was to be begged for him to hand over power peacefully, while it is very clear the Constitution prescribes for the outgoing president to hand over power peacefully? In fact, the Constitution commands for a very peaceful transition. Why is he kind of insinuating that former President Uhuru Kenyatta should be congratulated for a peaceful transition? But before we dissect further, if you're watching me for the very first time, kindly please consider hitting on the subscribe button. If you've been watching my videos and have not subscribed, kindly please consider clicking on the subscribe button. And more so, if you're watching me from a different platform, either TikTok, Telegram, or Facebook, kindly please consider heading on to YouTube, search for Mohamed Sudi. I'll be the first right person to pop up. If matters, political, social, and economic matters are your great areas of concerns, kindly please consider hitting on the subscribe button so that each and every time that I upload a new video, it will automatically reflect on your notification panel. And by so doing, you'll simply be supporting my content. I really fail to understand who takes advices from this one man, Kalonzo, simply because when he speaks of the high cost of living, then I take that as a total fallacy. Because with all due fairness, how does Kalonzo expect President Ruto to solve the high cost of living with just 2 weeks in office? That is next to impossible. While he knows he was part and parcel of the BBI committee that squandered close to 15 billion of the taxpayers' money. But he'll never say that anywhere. But anyway, he is correctly doing his job, and more so, being in the opposition, I don't expect him to see anything positive that Ruto's government has done in its first 30 days in office. Like fertilizer has been subsidized, Miguna has been issued with his passport for him to return back to Kenya, the 6 judges have been sworn in, Fuliza stroke CRB clearance by the end of this month. Or could it be that Kalonzo has started early campaigns towards 2027? If that is the case, then I believe President Ruto will need not to have campaigns if the man is to contest against is Kalonzo Musyoka. But that's just my opinion. You can feel free to drop yours in the comment section and I'll give them a right of reply. I believe the Azimio chairman, former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, will be rendering his resignation letter as the Azimio chairman. But for now, it is believed that he could be waiting for the entire brigade to heal. Now, as I end this, if you're watching me for the very first time, kindly please consider hitting on the subscribe button. If you have been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, kindly please consider hitting on the subscribe button. And more so, if you're watching me from a different platform, either TikTok, Telegram or Facebook, kindly please just head on to YouTube, search for Mohamed Sudi. I'll be the first right person to pop up. Kindly please consider hitting on the subscribe button so that each and every time that I upload a new video, it will automatically reflect on your notification panel. Now, simple advice to men. If you are a man and you cannot afford 2 meals per day, kindly please don't marry or involve yourself in women. Just use the little amount you earn to invest in yourself. Thank you and may God bless you.